Okay.
Salutations, Dufoes. This is your fabulous leader, the Queen of Shade, coming at you with another presentation. I really have been enjoying doing these interviews, talking to people that support me, people that I support, and today I have another one. I would like to introduce all of you to Mr. Jeromy Clear. Do you go by any other name, Jeromy?
Yes, I have many atlases.
Well, say hello and then tell us all your aliases.
Okay, so now if we're on Instagram, you guys can call me I guess you can call me Fairy because this is what I kind of do. That's my creative energy.
Okay.
Now if we're doing my real life party promotion, socialite, do say.
Okay.
Do say. Now if it's just like job or something, it'll just be Jeremy. So it just depends whatever you mean. If it's Instagram, they'll call me Fairy. You do say it just depends, Jeremy. It doesn't matter. I have so many.
Okay. So what do we call you on your OnlyFans?
Okay, Daddy, little daddy. Little daddy.
Did you say little daddy?
Little daddy. Look. In my.
But wait, I've seen your OnlyFans. You ain't no little daddy. You ain't no little daddy. Little daddy need to grow up because little daddy is not a little daddy. Little daddy is not. Little daddy will hurt you if you're not prepared.
You hear me? Little daddy got fire. But but I like little daddy because this dude we used to talk a lot, and I'm kind of shorter side, so and I've been working on my daddy vibes. I've been trying to like my beard finally connect. I've been trying to be daddy because I every time it's like in the real world I have to wear clothes, so I'm already 5 feet nothing. I'm already this big, so people tend to think I'm 17, I'm 21. I'm 28. So anything just to make me look more mature and honestly, like just being more sexual, kind of ages you more, just honestly. So if I can walk around just shirtless all day, it'll be great. But no, at the time I look like I gotta find a video of me wearing clothes. It's ridiculous.
No, that's okay. We don't want that. We'll pass. So, tell us, where are you from?
Okay, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee originally. I love it. The culture here we're very aggressive. So, because my people say I'm aggressive, get it from my mom. She was aggressive.
Okay.
Very aggressive. Yeah, my upbringing was, it was more so on the traumatic side. My mom, she did drugs.
Okay.
Dad, alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah, my mama, she was a hot girl.
Okay.
Daddy, he was a trick. No, my dad, he was a trick. He was. So, cause look, I have, I think 8 brothers and sisters.
Okay.
I just found out my brother told me at 20, he was 22 years old. That's when I found out that we had different daddies.
Oh no.
That was messy.
You crazy.
I was like, what? Who the dad? His daddy died when he was 11. Mama ain't shit. My mom wasn't shit for that. She want. Look here, we grown. We is grown. Mama, you want shit for that. You gonna wait till he was 22 years old to tell that boy this after his dad died.
Aww.
Look, the whole family knew except me and the siblings. Aww. But that's called grown folks' business. Cause they never tell the children until the children got grown.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So, are you in college or what do you do besides OnlyFans?
Okay, so I've been working many jobs, but now I'm really trying to put forth into my career. Okay. So film. I love film. So the thing I want to create is like fantasy. I love fiction. I love magical stuff. And I really want to put, just African Americans in that field because you don't see too many shows with Black people just highlighting magic and fantasy and mysticism. But we do start to get that with what's that Lovecraft Country. We got it with Lovecraft Country, and which did amazing. And I really just want to show, especially gay men, I want to show us in a light of romance that is not sexual. Because I know in gay, our identity is rooted in sex because that's what's been beaten into us our whole life. Homosexual, 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 homosexual. It's never, oh, you guys love each other. It's always homosexual, homosexual. And as children, you know, when you're told you're an abomination and your only outlet as a horny, aggressive teen is to sneak on chat sites with grown men and have sex with grown men.
Yeah.
I mean, 15, I lost my virginity at 15. I started having sex at 15. And you gay. Where's you going to? BGC?
Oh my God, you just brought back memories. I'm like, wait a minute. Lord.
28. We was on BGC live.
Yes, we were.
Forum.
I'm 39. Yeah, we were. Yeah, we was on BGC.
Throwing shade in the forums.
Yes, yes, we were. Yes, we were. Hold on. You said that you like magical stuff. I can't show the camera, but I got some magical stuff right here. Oh, listen.
Shit. Fuck. Oh God. Okay, so that's what I was drooling. Okay. So look, when I was filming that, when I filmed that, because when it comes to OnlyFans, I tell people that's a business.
Yes, it is.
I tell people, you can be drop dead gorgeous, does not mean you're gonna
right.
People yeah. And fun fact, I was on Twitter and I got on trans porn.
Okay.
Trans porn, people loving it. Didn't know. They eating it up. And it's the straight eating it up, baby. The straight men. Because when I go to the comment section, click on, I go to their likes. I see what these men are heterosexual going in. Now I saw this transsexual fuck this woman.
Listen to you.
Love it. But back to the back to the
back to the
so it's business. So for me, I'm in here like, okay, so what can I do this? Because men have different fetishes.
Yes.
Some love that I'm uncut.
Yes.
Some have a calm fetish. See, at first I didn't do calm shots, but I was do a calm shot. When I started doing calm shots, they started liking that. So now I can a little bit more. They like my thigh area, so I upload a video.
You have like the way that you are built. It's so beautiful. Like it is. Your body is so and it, like okay. Wait, let me back up. Let me keep my composure. So I am able to see beauty in everyone, every Black and Latin man. Now I gotta say, I have to disclaimer. Not every Black and Latin man is gorgeous, but you, darling, you have true beauty. It's in your bones, it's in your face, it's in your body, and you are very marketable.
Thank you.
And that's the thing, like, and especially because you are uninhibited and you're not shy. It just really works. Like, it just really works. Like, that was my favorite video. So what I did was, it was too short. So I looped it about 6 or 7 times. So now it's a minute long, and I just listen to I just listen to it over, watch it over.
They like the moaning, so that's why I put in my next video. I was trying to hit them with like a little moaning action. They love it too. You know,
do you find it difficult to keep up with the demands of your fans and your customers?
Okay, let's be real. Like, I tell people that we are gay men. Mm-hmm. Like, it takes nothing for us to be aroused by a gay man because that's natural. Mm-hmm. And this is important. I tell people, like, I'm not a porn star. I tell people what I'm selling is the fantasy men already created in their head.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I can understand that.
Because oftentimes I tell people like might like uncut dick. Mm-hmm. People like dark skin. They might like muscles. Like, the only thing I'm selling is a bunch of shit they might like compact. Because oftentimes, sometimes people like ass. They got this person for the ass.
Yeah.
They got this person for the dick. They got this person for the passionate sensual shit. Because everybody's a different product. I tell people, you're like, I'm short, dark skin, over the top, fairy. I'm masculine, but I have bits of feminine. They might like that. They might find that attractive. That's what they like. This is the package deal that it comes with. Do you like it? They purchase it. So I really anything outside of what they already expect for me to do. Now, that's why I tell people now, if I share content, the boys or the men who I use, they have to have a similar energy, because I know the people who like me, they're going to be very particular on who I perform with, because they'll look at you like, because you did with this model, I wouldn't even watch you no more.
You don't perform. You know what's so crazy? I'm gonna say this. I like you because you don't perform with other people. I get to see just you.
Me.
And just you. Like, and I mean, of course, like, and the thing was, but you did have, like, on Twitter, I did like the promo. You have, it was the promo I liked, but I liked what you said. You were like, oh, we're not going to have sex, but, you know, sometimes I just like to bring a boy over and explore his body.
Right.
That was more than sex. Like, that was art, because I used to do that. Like, I would lay a boy down and he'd be like, hey! He'd be looking, like he'd be looking at me. Yeah, and I'm looking at him like, wow. Yeah. Exploration.
And that's why, and let's keep it real, and that's why gay men love straight men, because like we can explore you. Yeah. You can have curiosity. And the fact that you don't want to sleep with us is sexy, because we can actually form a little something extra.
Yeah,
you know? I love me some gay men. I will only date gay men. I don't do DL. I don't do none of this shit, because I'm proud gay. So, but it is. But one thing I can say, but when it comes to straight men, I can see why that's kind of sexy, because it's like it's new for the both of us. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're straight, and like what, like how would you react to this? And let's be real. I don't believe in straight gay vibe, because if you find somebody attractive, you might fuck them.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
When I saw them trans women fucking on women and dicking on women down, them bitches was calling and straight. I said, my goodness. I guess it really don't matter.
You so country. But I love it. No, I love it. But I love it. You so country. You so country. And I love that you are very unapologetic. Like, you live in a space where you are you 100%. How did you get there? Like, how long did that take? Like, because you said you're what, 28?
Yes. Okay, let me be real with you. So I didn't start enjoying life till last year. It took me out somewhere, and I just saw so much new. I was like, Jeremy, the world is actually bigger than what you perceive it to be. So I said, well, Jeremy, just romanticize your existence and just create. So I just been doing this. Why I came to the name Do Say, and I just started doing a bunch of things that. And also, another thing, I fell in love last year, but it was also the first time I was rejected.
Okay.
And that was the first time I've ever been rejected ever, because I don't really approach dudes. I'm kind of just doing my own thing for the most part. But I'm very spiritual, and I do have tarot cards. And I'm very magical, but I don't really show that too often, because I feel like now when it comes to my spiritual side, that's something you can just, show. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I did it with my cats. Because I love cats.
Me too.
Big fan. So anytime I see a stray cat, I feed them and I name them. And like I said, the cats gravitate to me every place I go. So, I got a fucking notice saying you can't feed stray animals no more. I ain't get no fuck. So I did a video. I was like, as a fairy, if I name a cat, they come when I call. So I just called their names and they both came. And it was just something cool. But I do more stuff than that. But for the most part, just wait, what was the question again? I be rambling because you asked me about what do I do outside of this OnlyFans. We just went everywhere. Crazy.
But no, you have to understand something. As an interviewer, this is what we want. We want to ask a question and have you go off on a tangent, forget the question, and give us a whole bunch of information we did not ask you for, but we want.
Hey, you don't understand. Like, and this is like dating. If you are not a talkative dude, you're dead to me. I tell you, our love language is affection and it's communication. And those are two things. Like, a man can give you his affection, but as far as trying to just speak with him on me, like, check out the video I uploaded. It said I uploaded. It was about how the gay dating scene, there's not enough emotionally intellectual men. Mm-hmm. Because anytime, like, I have a lot of guys, porn stars, they'll DM me. They'll DM me. And this is me. If I try to ask them a question that involves some form of thought, them motherfuckers do not respond back. Like, so what are your passions? Crickets. So what are your hobbies? Crickets. What the fuck? And then my thing is, I'm a grown ass man of 28 years age. Okay. What you gonna do for me if you can't answer a simple fucking question, but you want, and then some little boy hit me up, I politely decline people because polite decline, and you know, some people don't get there. He gonna hit me back up. Well, can I at least suck your dick? No. You wanna know why? Because I don't know you. You don't know me. I'm just like, we don't, like, this is Instagram. I can see we on Jacked, A for A, BGC, Scruff, Grindr, Twitter. This is Instagram. We're not in the same state, sir. Sir. I don't understand it. The thirst be so real out here. And that's why my Twitter DMs never opened them. Oh, they've been closed. I refuse. Why would I do that to myself? Why would I unleash the gates of hell on myself? I refuse. Close
the ugly laugh here.
No, they can't do me like this.
So wait a minute. I have a question for you. I love and what I hear. Okay, let's talk about what I hear first before I answer my question.
Okay.
You are a man of substance. Just
right.
Because you have OnlyFans does not mean that you just want to fuck everything that moves. You want a connection. You want a relationship. You want to know this person. You want an establishment. And that's rare. That's rare. You know, but I knew that because I listened to your videos on Twitter and you're talking about, I'm just not going to fuck you just because you present your whole to me. Like, saying things like that. You were saying things like that to me. So I knew that this was coming out in the interview. I knew this was coming out, but I forgot my goddamn question now. I forgot my goddamn question. So keep on talking until I remember my question.
Okay, cool. I say shit. But look, okay. So now back to dating. Okay. So now let me tell the worst guy I ever dated. Okay, so he was an Aquarius. Okay, let me tell you. I love Aquarius because they're very quirky. They're very otherworldly.
Yep.
But dating them, it's like you can't, with Aquarius, their emotions are all over the place. I would consider them probably one of the most emotionally unstable of them all because they think because they're not reacting. They think because you do not get the better of them emotionally as far as showing some sort of grimace or just being aggressive, that they are calm. No, I learned the difference between being patient and showing restraint. My sister, see, I have horrible anger and aggression. My sister made me mad, but I was restraining, had all that shit in. I fucking somehow a vein popped in the back of my head. I started fucking screaming. That shit fucking hurted because I was boiling on the inside. And just physically, I just popped a vessel and that shit just killed me. So I realized, well, Jeromy, there's even between being like patient with somebody and showing restraint because you can only restrain yourself for so long. So, and with him, like, I just hated him. Like, with him, I realized that a person can want to be with you, but be incompatible with you, but still want to be with you. Mm-hmm. Wow. You know, and then another, you know, he was a Cancer. He was cool. He was great, but he was very, he didn't like black people. He was black, but he didn't like black people. He was black, but he did not like black people. He was like, he was elitist. He was materialistic, and he referred to like a group of like a collection of black people or community as just the hood. Just because black people live together, don't make it a hood all the time. You can be middle class, upper class, and live in a community full of black people, and then not be the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. He was, and then he just felt comfortable around white people. And then my thing is, as a black man, like the worst place to be for a black person is to be around white people, baby. You must ain't seen your history. You must not be from Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee, the South. You must not know no better. But it's okay. You're going to find somewhere around here because, baby, they don't understand. Look, I forgot, you up north. We in the South. They will take your life out here if you not careful. Y'all see what they do to each other?
Let me just say, I'm so glad you took this interview. You are giving me an amazing interview. I want people to see this. But you know what's so crazy? Like, I had someone say the other day that someone that I interviewed, his name is Michael Jonvier. He said that in the community these days, the new way of dating is to act nonchalant, like you don't care. And he was like, then the bare minimum seems like excessiveness. And he was like, no, I'm not like that. Like, I need you to have passion, be alive, have a sense of humor, have a personality. And, it was always a difficult thing for me because I'm an entertainer. I always had a personality.
Right.
So I've dated people, and dated is a loose term. I've had standing sexual appointments that just happen, like regular. But I've never had a boyfriend. I've never had a boyfriend. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They couldn't take the personality. They couldn't take the va-va-boom of my personality. And I've always loved to cross-dress. I've always been a cross-dresser. I'm not transgender, I'm transvestite. So I very much love to come up out of this because me being a shaman myself, I'm masculine and feminine. So I have, I deal in the duality and in the balance, but men couldn't handle that. It's so crazy that I get more men now dressed like this than I ever did before, just being myself. Like, they see that, oh, you're so beautiful, da, 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 da. And I'm like, I'm a man, right? Like, this, I'm a transvestite, I'm not transgender. And they like, yeah, and then wait, Jeromy. Then all of a sudden it's, yeah, and how about you wear your wig and your heels and come see me? And I'm like, oh no, I'm not fucking you in my wig and my heels.
But you know what, that's a kink for some men.
Yes, it is. A lot.
We are just now exploring male sexuality.
Mm-hmm. Talk about it.
Because let's just keep it 100. Women, I'm from Memphis. I call them bitches. Been fucking anything and everything that walked. Been hoeing. Been positive. And guess what? Men been so used to it. Mm-hmm. And now with men, we're not uncovering that men. Like, I see y'all do some freaky shit behind closed doors and ain't told nobody. And now everything comes out through social media. So, like, when it comes to like masculinity or femininity, I feel like now at that point it doesn't exist. Because as humans, we create things and give it a name and label. I tell people, even when it comes down to masc or fem, it doesn't really matter. Because, if we're going based off characteristics, a man is not doing anything a female can't do because you can bend your wrist. Your voice can go high and go low. Everybody can twerk. There's actually nothing that separates us besides us saying this should separate you. You know what I'm saying? Even as far like a mother's care. That don't mean shit. Cause baby, it's some daddies out there cooking, cleaning, scrubbing, everything out there better than some of these mamas out here. You can't. And this is my argument when women talk about this. I say for a woman, your utility is the fact that the child needs you as a food source.
Wow.
Once that child starts walking and becomes a ball of energy, the father will take over then. Because at that point, because the child needs that, because one, you're the comforter. Most of the time you're nursing the child. Like the child can't do anything, and we are mammals. We carry our children. Shit, the baby gonna eat, sleep, and shit all day. The dad don't need to be around him for that. The dad gonna be working most likely. Now, when the child gets of age and starts becoming run bunches, he gonna run the dad and all this. I came from a 2-parent household, even though it was dysfunctional as hell. That's how it worked, because that was just the structure. Because when you saw dad was strong. That's why I was gonna do a video for my TikTok. I was gonna show them just even in in the animal kingdom, because humans, we are animals. We forget that we're animals. That's why kids love sweets, because it's a survival instinct. It's calories. The more calories they consume, the kids gonna just in the past they're gonna live on longer. That's why kids crave sugar, and as we get older, we don't really crave sugar as much. You know what I'm saying? Because we've preserved at this point. And then even teens, they're going through puberty. They're horny, they're aggressive, they're rebellious. You can't tell them nothing. So why the fuck, as grown folks, y'all be trying to tell these teenagers not to have sex when y'all was fucking 13, 14, 15? Like my sister Chris, she's like, these kids out here fucking Chris, you was 13 and pregnant, baby. 13 pregnant, love. It's like they forget where the fuck they came from. I love to remind a person, now you don't contradict yourself, because I tell people, let these kids be kids, because at the end of the day, it's the circle of life. Mm-hmm. The moment that girl get her period, the moment that little boy start operating sperm, they are mature. If those two get together and make, a child will come. Now, for the human world, they're not ready. But for the natural world, they are mature. Now, because back then, we didn't have no credit score. We had to take the butt. None of that shit. We did what was natural, like everybody else. We did what was natural. Now, like, we live in a different construct, a different time. So everything's always evolving. So the next threat, we don't know what the next threat is. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people, if we think of things on a natural spectrum, like as far as everything around us, because humans are a very tiny percentage of the entire planet. We ain't running shit. I mean, and everything we destroy, like the bees, we fuck with the bees and realize, humanity, we're gonna be wiped out because the bees. Now guess what? The bees came back because we stopped fucking with the bees. We say, oh God, we need the bees to survive. Now we stop fucking with the bees. Everything is connected. So, I connect that with everything too. Sex is spiritual, sex is magical. It's part of who I am at this point. At first I didn't like sex, but now, I'm understanding the passion, the power that is sex. If you abuse sex, you become a heathen. You become a slave to your own desire. And now some women have learned to use sex for power. They've learned to use it, because if you with a weak man, like they said, a powerful man, he would be a woman. If you're a gay man, his will be a young boy or a sexy man. It just depends on what it was. So I try to go with the whole natural rhythm of life and everything. And it's just a lot of stuff now that we conceptualize is not real, like race. It's not real. Now, with reason, it exists. With reason. But logically, it's not real, because we're all the same species, because we can breed with each other. If we couldn't breed with each other, exit out. But clearly with the same species, we can learn to the languages. We are the same thing. However, because of, humanity and our ability to create and divide, with reason, race exists. So I don't know, I'm always around the room, so my bad.
I like you.
Smart as
I like you because you're very intelligent.
yes, coach. I tell people, like, when I started, like, I just started doing OnlyFans like this year, because I was like, not on no cocky shit, but I was like, these dudes are really not doing nothing spectacular. I was like, let's be like, I put my video, selling sex is not hard. We're men, like, it doesn't take much. So my thing is, so when I see these dudes are cocky, and they're very cocky about their bodies, to me, that's a turnoff, because anybody goes to the gym. I did it. I was 100 pounds, love. Now I'm like 140. Like, I'm like 40 pounds of solid muscle, and it looks good because it's 40 pounds of muscle. And I tell people all the time, like, just like back to the whole animal thing. We know what looks good off instinct, not off a beauty standard. I tell people all the time, like, you put a black man right there, a white man right there, it don't matter. if both of them motherfuckers fine, both of them motherfuckers fine, because they're not gonna look the same because of genetic differences. But there is no beauty standard. You can't just say, oh, this one's more beautiful than this one. No, it depends on where you at. Because if you a black woman, you probably gonna go for the black man because that's what you're attracted to just off instinct, because it's what you're used to. Now, if you are in a more diverse place, you might have more option to choose from. You might get you an Italian because I don't know, you like it. You know, it just depends on what you like. So a beauty standard don't exist because some men love them a thick woman. And then they say, no, thin is in. That may not be the case because shit, some women prefer that. Well, I know some men, some men like pegging, you know, getting fucked, you know, and they like to get fucked by women.
Right.
So it's like when it comes to sexuality or when it comes to beauty standard, we're really just self-projecting our personal feelings on what we think everybody else should do based off the norm that we receive. Like gay people, like we defy the norm because it never worked for us. Mm-hmm. It's not the have to, it's not the fact that we care for wigs and nails and being gay, it's the fact that it's the opposite of what we're used to. So in order to be ourselves, we're going to be the opposite of what we don't like. So the men, we're going to wear dress, and the women, you guys going to be as masculine as fuck. And that's just our society that we created. And I tell straight people, if you are trying to reason with that, you know, great. But if you're trying to find the logic from that, don't like it. Like the shit we do is literally the shit we do is made up. We literally make shit up every day and just add to the list, and that becomes part of our culture. You know what I'm saying? I tell straight people, like, don't try to understand gay people because it's or LGBT community. Like me, I'm gay. Like with trans, I don't try to understand trans people because we are different. You have lesbians, gays, transgenders, transsexuals, you have queers, all this shit is different. Like I tell people, we are different houses, but the same community. Okay. As a gay man, I can't speak on trans because your issue is you do not identify with, you know, with your assigned sex. Mm-hmm. Gay, my issue is shit, I want to fuck this nigga. You know, a lesbian, she want to fuck this bitch. Badu, he want to fuck both of them. You know, transgender, he want to dress like her. She want to dress like he. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything is different. It's not the same. We have different issues. You know, however, we can say, wow, I can reason with you. You can reason with me. We're all different, so we come together. And that's why, you know, people saying everybody's going gay. No, it's just motherfuckers are finally able to express themselves comfortably without the fear of too much, you know, harm, because it's so many gay people now. It's the fact motherfuckers can't even, straight men are wearing skirts, they're getting their nails done, they're wearing makeup. The world is, like I said, once something becomes like redundant and people just start doing it, and that's why right now we're in the age of men exploring their sexuality. Mm-hmm. And it's hot. I'm exploring mine on OnlyFans. So it's
How do you live with this passion every day?
Okay.
Do you find it exhausting?
No, it's fun. Like,
why'd you match my tone? You matched my tone. I did it on purpose to see if you would catch it, and you caught it.
Have it. But no, I'm a character. I just, you know, I tell people,
like it. I like it a lot.
I knew I was gonna get along with you because I'm over the top, you know. Mm-hmm. And when I'm over the top, it doesn't mean I'm doing more than usual. It means I'm doing more than you.
Yes.
Top means, because anytime someone says you're so over the top, it means you did more than I would do. That's what that means. You know what I'm saying? You're dramatic. Like, I love that. I'm dramatic. I tell people I would never enter a room on some how do they feel about me type shit. Never. Mm-hmm. Because let me tell you right now, when I go to a club, everyone starts dancing because I start dancing. Because everyone's looking for confirmation. Okay, who turned up? He is. And then they slowly gather. I tell you, I'm turning as fuck. I cannot wait to throw my social, like, oh, I have a party coming up. Right now, I'm just working on invitations, and it's going to be for social media only. Private party, maybe like 150 occupancy. It's going to be great. The shots, I'm doing like $3 shots because I'm trying to get people to turn the fuck up. Like, and
what club? Tell me what club.
Okay, so there's this building I saw. Is I'm gonna send you the video footage. It's huge. There'll be a smoking room because we will be smoking that good because that's what I do. And some will be complimentary. Like I said, shots are $3, and I tell people it's private invitation only, and it will be a themed event. I don't give out too many details. But I do plan on this event. It's gonna be pretty nice. I love throwing lavish events. You seen The Great Gatsby?
Yes, I love The Great Gatsby.
Okay, it's giving Great Gatsby. Okay. So thank you all, and I will have and everything is timed. I tell people my events that I throw, I like to throw lavish events. So when I say lavish, that means we will have entertainment there. The music will be consistent. If you enter a different room, there will be a different element in that room. We have the smoking room, we have the dancing room, we have the room up front. Everybody is different. So when you come in the front, this is well lit. If you want to take selfies, you want to talk to people, socialize. There's a wine wall. Drink, be merry. It's 150 people. Everybody ain't gonna be dancing out there. Then you want to go to smoke room. You a smoker, smoke your blunt. Whatever you want to smoke their blunts. Y'all maybe talk amongst each other. The music's not very loud. The music's gonna be different, but you enjoy that. You go a little bit further down. There's a bar area. Drink, be merry, and then all the way in the back, that's where there'll be live music, performances, and where the dancing's gonna be. And that's a type of things I do. The playlist will be. I just hate. Honestly, I hate going to clubs because the music is always the same. The drinks are very expensive. Mm-hmm. The people, they're looking for confirmation to have fun. Private events, invitation only. And then what I'm gonna do is send the invitation out first, and then after those people RSVP or whatever, I'll send the public invitations out, and they just get the. And then I close all that a week before so I can get the numbers, so I can go and get the food and catering done. This is how I do it. So I will invite you as well. It's gonna be so much fun.
You know what I was just saying? I was just saying to myself, if I wasn't so famous, I would come.
Because I'm inviting my favorite people on social media.
Who are your favorite people? Tell us. Let's plug them. Who are your
favorite? So I don't know if y'all. Okay, so do you know Phoenix the Great on Instagram?
That sounds familiar.
Let me see. I have my other phone here. Let me see. It's just some I love. I like you. You're fun as fuck. Like I want big. Like this is a theme. It's like a gala almost. So okay. So I'm gonna say the theme. The theme is Underworld Gala. So. Okay. I'll be Anubis. So imagine me. So for the promotion, I'm going to do a couple spills. I'll in my costume. It'll be black and gold. I'll have fur on because this is a real gala. I'll be dressed and I will start promoting in January, giving people time to. Now my thing is now if you cannot, get a plane ticket. That's why the party I want to have it in April or May, and I'm gonna start promoting in January. So there you have a long time to get prepared. It's like 150 availability. If you can't make it, I'm not gonna take it personal. But I have so many people I love.
You are a Renaissance man. You're a Renaissance man.
When you say that, let me say how we're connected because, like my spirit guy, his name is William, and I was doing some research, and Will means desire. That means protect, and one thing about me like. People say Jeromy is so determined. I tell people I'm not determined. I just be damned if I don't give myself what I want. Does that make sense?
Yes. Because, what's your birth sign?
What'd you say?
What's your birth sign?
Oh, Virgo.
Yeah.
I'm a Virgo sun, Taurus moon, and a Pisces rising. So emotionally, I think as a Taurus. So that's probably why I'm very mental. Now, as far as
you think like a Taurus and you're not into sex, are you kidding me? That's what I love about Taurus. They're very sexual.
I know I love sex. It's the reason why I don't have sex because sex is vulnerable.
Yes, that is true.
If I can't be vulnerable with you, like I'm not gonna reach where I need to be because there's a level of sensuality, a level of spirituality, a level of emotion, a level of intellect. Like I want us to be able to curate a passion, and love is a spell. Understand this. and the woman come together, new life is presented.
Mm-hmm.
That's not something take for granted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's magical. And even when it comes to like same sex, you know, the passion a man feels for another man and a passion a woman feels for another woman, that's something that is something you can't even explain, because that's a taboo, but it's powerful. But why do we consider it taboo? Because it's rare, but rare or not, it's still love.
Yeah.
And the sex that we have with each other is not abominable because you say it is. The sex that we have is beautiful and it's full of light and it's passionate. And I like gay man, you know, I feel like we view sex as only a means of pleasure. But for me, sex is healing. Like I promise you, like if I'm ever hurting or my skin's breaking out, let me be intimate with a man who I'm feeling. Skin gets clear, back no longer hurt. I got a little more pip, but still, they don't understand that shit be fucking healing you. And I be telling people like, I wanna like, why fuck a man who wants to make me calm when I can fuck a man who wanna make me better? You know what I'm saying? So
you know what's so crazy?
what?
I know you have shaman abilities, because I was seeing a guy and he came to see me and he was sick as a dog. And literally, I turned around and like he had a fever and everything. And I ended up having sex with him and it broke his fever. He was well the next day.
There you go.
He was well the
Love
next
it.
day.
Hey, see, look
I have a song, and the song is called Fuck Me. But in the song, I say, fuck me till it no longer hurts. It's talking about healing me.
is they don't
Sexual, like, yeah.
they don't, and that's what people are missing. I tell people, when people are not being provocative when they talk sexually, sometimes they're putting you onto something, but it's hidden in the message.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, it's just your fault. It's plenty of times that because my associate, he sent me this song. It was a Jamaican song. It was crazy. Let me see.
Don't play it.
I don't worry, I'm not gonna play it because
No,
I realized
then we have to pay. They'll be coming after me for money. I'm like, don't play it.
it would be on some me and you type shit that day. But sex is beautiful, and I just don't take it for granted because I mean, let's be honest. Like I've been fucking since 15, 28. I mean, been there, done that, had fun. It was interesting, entertaining. But I'm at a point in my life to where, okay, like I want security. I want support. You know, I want to be able to know someone has my back. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, sex doesn't do anything for me if I'm not in love with you. I mean, like, yeah, I get a nut, but I mean, we've all had sex one day and then forgot we had sex that day. Like, damn, I fucked up, didn't I?
You gonna stop fucking with me?
Oh, for real. Like you've been there. Like we fucked and just forgot we fucked because it was just mundane. Like, yeah, the nut was great or the nut was cool, but I mean, there wasn't anything to. There was
substance. No substance, nothing to hold on to, nothing to cling to. I need to ask you a question. Mm-hmm. Who is Vibe with Cell, and why is his gorgeous body?
Oh my God, Vibe with Cell. Okay, so one, I met him once years ago, like some 2012 type shit. We was both little boys. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, that boy head big as hell.
Yeah, what? Say that again. We cut out. We lost the audio. Say that again.
You know, big ass head. When I was like, damn, boy head big as hell. But years have passed. I seen him on Instagram, and I was like, he looked familiar. And then I was like, I remember him. You know, he lives in Memphis. You gonna see me see a lot of me and him. You might see a little bit of us. So I actually asked him to do a creative shoot with me. So it's gonna be very creative, and like I give him comment because he's gorgeous. I think he's gorgeous.
Yes, he's gorgeous.
I told him.
I'm looking at the picture. Hold on, I can show this because it ain't no sound.
Oh yes, I love that picture of him. This is the second time I posted him.
Yeah, he's gorgeous. I just followed him.
Yes, he's amazing. So I just called him. He do not be bullshitting. He gonna be replaced. Honestly, he good bullshit.
Look at you, replace. Listen, but you know what's so? Do you find it taxing that you want real things out of men and they don't want the same thing? Do you find that like upset? Because I mean, you already said you got anger issues. I just don't want. Listen, I just don't want you to be in jail. I'm like, I love what you're saying is very honorable and noble, but these men ain't thinking like you're thinking. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth, I'm a heathen according to you. In the summer of 2008, I slept with 85 men.
It's okay.
He said it's okay. No, but you know what it was? I had been bottoming before because I thought that was what I was supposed to do. And then coming into myself, I realized I was a blouse, a feminine top. So once I had that first guy that allowed me to top him, it kind of became so amazing. And I wanted to see if I could keep going on with that. And 85 men lined up.
That's it. But let me say, because that just sounds like you discovered something and you enjoyed it.
Yes. That's exactly what it was. But I tend to do everything to excess. Like I make music to excess. I make videos to excess. I make content to excess. I screw to
more to give than other people. You have more to give than...
You know what? You have my number for a reason.
I got it. You know, and then look, this is what my professor told me in college, and it changed my life. Because people have always called me angry. I just stuck by it. And my professor said, I know you're passionate.
That's what it is. That's what I said. I said, you're very passionate.
Oh, like my ass a little. I said, so I'm not angry. I that shit. And I was going off now, motherfucker, I'm passionate. Fuck, get out of here. Yeah. So, and then other friend, she mean as hell like me. I said, look, if you want you passionate. Her eyes got big. I said, bitch, we gonna continue this cycle.
You know what it is? I love Southern men. Being a Northerner, I have always gotten along with Southern men. We click like this. It's just because we're from two different worlds, you know, North and South. And then we get together and you do crazy stuff. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And then I do something. You're like, what the hell is that? Like, we learn from each other. We learn from each other.
Important to always keep reaching out and always go different ways. I told myself last year, Jeromy, do different things. That's why I started OnlyFans.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. Because honestly, he's cute, but I don't know. You look better. You look better. I get it. People have to appreciate a Black man with Black features.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. They always try to go for a Black man with European features. I'm used to that. I can wear any color hair. I can wear, my nose is small. My ears are small. They want a Black man with European features. I like Black men with Black features. I like the big lips. I like the nose. I like the ears, you know?
Lovecraft Country. The top. The big the tall brown skin motherfucker with the big lips. Let me show you that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Hold on, let me show you. I know you love them. Let me see. Lovecraft. You gonna love this motherfucker. This little juicy motherfucker. Him right here.
Let me see.
Hold on. Oh, come on. Make
sure he covered. Please make sure he covered. I don't want to have to mute this. He got on clothes. Just make sure he got on clothes.
Okay. He gonna be naked now. He's an actor.
Oh, okay. He an actor, so he only take his clothes off and do crazy shit behind the scenes.
Period. Okay, let me find.
He get his freak on behind the scenes, not out in the public.
Okay, let me see. Oh, let me try to find. Cause he was on GQ magazine.
Oh wow, he's doing well. You said what's his name? Love what?
Jonathan Majors, Lovecraft Country. Let me see.
Why does that sound familiar?
He's an actor. Let me see if I can find his picture. Okay, I'm trying to find a good one. Fuck, I'm gonna just pick anyone. I'll use this one. It is a good one.
Let me see. You worse than me.
This one.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Let me get a face shot. Let me
get this. You got your phone. You got me. Listen, take that picture and send it to me. You can press the little arrow at the bottom of the. Yes, okay. You can, and I will get it to my phone. Look at us looking at me. See, this is problem. This is problem. You
Okay,
like,
what if right here on Lovecraft Country?
oh, he's beautiful.
You
Yeah, he's
see him?
beautiful. Yeah, he's beautiful. Yeah, he's beautiful.
That's that gift from love, because he's so damn fine, that damn man. But you know, I said we know we love men. Men are
They are. But you know what's so crazy? I love Black and Latin men. Now, mind you, I've promoted men of other nationalities. I've promoted Caucasian. I promoted Caucasian men. I've seen beautiful men that are beautiful, but I always return. But you know what? You said something when you were speaking. I return to what I like. I return to what I like. And that was weird because when I first started, going through puberty, I was around nothing but Caucasians. I literally chose listen to how I chose my college. I went to Clarion University, which is in Clarion, Pennsylvania, near Pittsburgh. And, it's rural. So there are a lot of Caucasians out there. But I was there for a campus visit, and we had driven 7 hours. One of my uncles took me, and we were there, and we were walking through the student complex. And they were like, and I was asking, in a nonchalant way, wait a minute. So I'll never forget, I saw a man, I remember his name, and I'm not going to say his name, but yes, I am, because he got on my nerves, Kevin Davis. I said his name because he lied on me and said we did stuff and we never did. So I said his name. But anyway, turn around and he was walking down the hall and he was a football player. I like that body. Like, you have that body too, athletic, that build. And I literally decided that I would go to that school just because I saw him. And then get this, come to find out, it was more than that. Like, they were farming the boys from Florida. I used to call them the Florida boys. They were bringing those athletes up to this little Pennsylvania school from down south. Honey, they was busting them in. Like, the team had like 85 on the team. I was in heaven, but I wasn't sexual then. I was still a virgin then. I had many of them calling my phone. I did fall in love with one through conversation, and I've never had that ever again in my life.
Oh, no.
Never had that again. He courted me. We used to talk on the phone from like 7, 8 at night till 4 in the morning every night. And we just never, I never had that again, but I don't miss it. Like, I don't miss it. I grew, and I'm a heathen, and I'm okay.
As long as you know, let me say, I don't like heathens who don't know their heathens.
I'm mad you calling people heathens.
From the South.
Oh my God. He's a heathen.
These damn heathens.
So wait a minute. Do you have a tattoo on that dark ass chest of yours?
You want me to see my tattoos?
Yes. What is that?
Of the moon.
Oh, back up a little bit. Back up just a little bit. Yeah, we want to get the nipples in there.
Oh my God.
I showcase men all the time. If you want to do it on my show, we're going to get the nipples in there too. You can't show your chest without having great nipples. No, but what does it mean?
Nipples always on that damn TikTok. God damn it, thank you for telling me, God damn it, you keep me on point. Shit.
So I'm going to ask you a question. The other day, I did an interview with Daddy Cream.
Okay.
And I guess he said something about, I forget what it was. It was a Twitter feed about romance or something, shooting, and you commented back. And you said like, it's not about you shooting your shot. You didn't shoot your shot or something like that. I wanted to know what it was. Like, I just wanted to know what it was.
And I love doing videos. And I said the issue with people nowadays is the fact, like, they're always waiting for someone to shoot their shot or waiting for someone to come to life. I said, no. Have you shot your shot? Are you set up for rejection? Grown. Like I said, for me, if I want you, I'm gonna go up to you. I'm gonna ask you your name, your number, everything else. You want, and if you tell me no, I'm going this way. That's it. Like, I be telling folks, y'all have to set yourself up for that rejection, because you never know. Cause I be telling people, if you want me, you know what I'm saying? Don't be in my damn DMs. I said, motherfucker, you know where the fuck I be at. I said, and we grown. People. people are so afraid of rejection. I tell people, I'm telling you right now, if you do not meet the requirements, you don't meet the requirements, baby. And that's as far as it goes. It ain't nothing personal.
That's true.
I know beautiful, attractive top 10s that motherfuckers don't want them.
Yeah.
For different reasons. It's not all about looks. It's not about sex. It's not about money. A person has the right to decline you if they are not interested. And if you keep pursuing them, that is an obsession you have. But oftentimes people confuse love with obsession anyways. If someone is hurting you and you stay there, that's obsession. Yeah, a lot of people are. And then some people have a pattern of misery. You know, everything they do revolves around misery because it's all they know. They just go through that same cycle, repeating the same things. And people like that, I laugh at because it's funny to me.
You know what? I'm making a decision. We're gonna have to take you out of Memphis. You're gonna have to come to Paris with me.
Oh,
they would love you. They would love you. They would love you because you have so much personality. I am very glad that you took this interview today.
Oh yeah, we're having fun.
You better use my number. Somebody's calling you.
Let me decline. It's my friend. I'm gonna hit her back.
Let me decline. Well, listen, it's 5:17. We've been on for a while. So tell everybody where they can find you, and you better start with your OnlyFans.
Okay. Start my OnlyFans with my Twitter because everything's on Twitter. So
right.
You guys, my Twitter, it's Jeromy. It's _Jeromy is literally my name. It's _Jeromy.
Tell them how to spell Jeromy because it's different.
Oh, Jeromy, Jeromy. My spelling is Hebrew. I promise you. If you are foreign, you gonna say it right. American. The only motherfuckers that get it wrong every time. Let you be Hispanic, let you be Honduras, let your ass be from the Japanese chapel somewhere. You gonna say Jeromy right. Be American. Jeromys, Juan. Bam.
Is that the only place? What's your it's _Jeromy. Your Instagram is.
And my Instagram is AYY_Duce.
I'm gonna put all the links in the description section. I just wanted you to tell them. Hold on, before we end, I'm just gonna play this.
Shit, oh fuck.
Look, when I knew I had a hitter.
Wait, listen.
Shit, oh fuck. Shit, fuck.
It's the woo for me. It's the woo. You were like woo at the end, and the facial expression, like it. You are such a character. Have you ever thought about acting?
Oh, film is my passion. Remember, I'm
yes. But the thing is, don't wait. Like you've got TikTok, you've got Twitter. You use Twitter a lot, so like put your ideas out into the world because there's a lot of people that's gonna like the way you are.
I do fantasies, so I can't wait for y'all to see what I get in store because it's just gonna take a little bit of time. But I want you guys to see my first production, and I want you guys to take it, be inspired, because I want to show people that my creations, they are to encourage love, understanding, and encourage growth. You know, like anytime you watch a Disney movie, in the end, you just be feeling so good, like damn.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do. Basically.
You're gonna do it, and you're gonna be very successful.
I'm coming up with some stuff, y'all.
Well, you have my number. Okay. So they have enjoyed us go back and forth, I'm sure. Say goodbye to these people so I can stop this.
I cannot wait to promote this. I'm gonna promote very early. I love promotion. We're gonna have a good time. I'm excited. Let's do it. And you're in New York?
I am in Philadelphia.
Okay, Philly. Okay. I always want to go to Philly. So I'll probably take a trip. We're probably gonna get together and do some glamorous shit together. So I'll see you in Philly in, I guess, depending on this damn job and how much I make. Cause see, right now,
you and my buddy Mariano. Like, bitch, I don't care what you're doing. I'm coming to get you. We going here. Y'all the only ones. Y'all don't care about this. You're like, bitch, I don't care if you're a queen or not, bitch. I'm coming to get you. We going out here.
Right now, at this point, we see every day. Like everybody doing their own thing at this damn point. Marvel don't get no at this point. Cause like I be slick be trying to be risky as hell. But I said, no, I don't feel. I'm like, no, I don't feel like it's a lot. I'm just post on Instagram. Fuck. Cause that shit, some of that shit move on it. But it's getting cold too, and hoes and people be repelling. So yeah,
Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Okay. See y'all later.
See y'all later.